Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. My name's Don, and I just finished up a video on the things that I don't do anymore at 77 when it comes to Florida bass fishing. And I actually thought of a few more things, and I thought I'd make a part two. So if you enjoyed the first one, you might want to stick around for the second one. Uh, Last time I talked quite a bit about my 77-year-old fishing checklist. Today I want to talk about things that I don't do anymore at 77. Not because I can't, but because I've learned better. Number one, I don't fish after about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. At 77, if you're bass fishing in Florida at noon, you're not fishing. You're being slow cooked. The bass quit biting, the sun starts leaning on you, and your hat turns into a personal sauna. I'm off the water by lunchtime because heat stroke doesn't count as dedication. Number two, I don't jump ditches or step over the gunnel. I can remember the day, and you probably can too. We'd jump in and out of the boat like we were bunny rabbits. Can't do that anymore. Uh, I used to climb into the boat pretty quickly, just throw a leg over the side, pull myself on. Don't try to do that anymore either. Now I step carefully, like a man that's carrying a cup of coffee in a white shirt. And I actually have a step up, or three steps, two steps, kind of a ladder that's built onto the trailer. It makes it a whole lot easier to get on and off that boat. One bad step at 77 is not just embarrassing, it's a 6 week recovery plan. And I don't chase other people's patterns. I hear guys talk all the time about, well, this is where they're hitting. This is where you got to fish. This is how you got to fish. This is a lure you got to use. If a guy on YouTube says bass are biting at 25 feet, good for him. I'll be over here in 6 feet, where I can stand up safely if I have to. At 77, I fish my water, my speed, my comfort. The bass will either cooperate or they won't. Either way, I'm not going to stress out about it. Number four, I don't bring 40 lures just in case. If I haven't caught bass on a lure in the last 30 years, today's probably not going to be the day. I bring one topwater, one worm, one moving bait. That's it. That's it, because if that doesn't work, the problem isn't my tackle. The problem's Florida. You see, number five, I don't wrestle with big fish anymore. If a bass pulls too hard, I just let him run. I set my drag loose. I want the fish to fight. That's what I came here for. If he jumps, I cheer him on. I'm his biggest cheerleader. Because at 77, I'd rather lose a fish than win a shoulder injury. And, you know, I don't fish too close to the gators. Number six, gators can be very dangerous. I have a lot of respect for them. They're not quite as bad as what people up north suspect that they are, but I have a lot of respect for them. And I don't care how big that bass might look that you see on a bed, looks to be a 10-pounder. Doesn't matter. If there's a gator nearby, that fish is officially off limits. I'm not going to argue with a dinosaur. Number seven, I don't rush back to the ramp. I take my time. I get back there when I get back there. I take my time loading the boat. I don't really care who's waiting. I got here before they did. If I'd have gotten here after they did, I'd have waited on them, and I wouldn't have bitched about it, no matter how long they took. So now it's my turn. I don't really care who's waiting, because hurrying at the ramp is how people slip, it's how they fall, and it's how they invent new swear words. I'll get there and I'll get done when I get there and when I get done. And then finally, the big one, here's the biggest thing I don't do anymore. I don't measure my day by the scale. I measure it by, did I enjoy myself? Did I feel good all day? And did I make it home safely? If I did, it's a pretty successful trip. You see, these are the things that I don't do anymore at 75. I fish slower, I fish smarter, and I fish happier. And the funny thing is, I'm catching just as many fish as I used to, and I'm enjoying it a whole lot more. So if you're still fishing at the age of 77, maybe 75, maybe 72, maybe you're into your 80s already, but if you're still fishing and you're still enjoying yourself, then you're already winning, because that's what it's all about. Anyway, that's my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching my channel.